We'll discuss it TV. Let them know who we rocking with.
Feel fresh.
Feel fresh. What they do, my guy.
What's going on, pal?
Chilling, chilling. Shit. How you feeling?
Shit, I feel good.
That was something, man. For sure. For sure that. For sure that. Let them know where you from.
Pompano Beach, Florida.
Pompano Beach,
You
Florida.
know.
What side out of Pompano you from?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm from Pompano. I was raised in the villa.
The Villa. Deerfield?
Is that Deerfield? Cause I guess it's Deerfield. It is, cause it's like right there. It is.
Oh, for sure, for
Cause you
sure.
know it's like almost by sample, so it's kind of hard for me at one point, but it is Deerfield.
For sure. What year was this?
This had to been like early 2000s.
Early
Early
2000s?
2000 had to been somewhere around like 2000 and all the way up to like '05,
So
late
you
90s
you
probably.
went to like middle school or not middle school, but like so this was when you was a kid then.
Yeah, pretty much. So from elementary, I want to say all the way up until fifth grade. So pretty much my whole elementary,
Okay, okay, okay. And
5 years.
then after that you moved to Pompano when you were coming into middle school.
Right. But see, the thing is my family, everybody who I know, that's where we at. We Pompano. So I went to school and that's where I live, but I was always in Pompano because that's where my family is.
For sure, for sure. What was it like growing up in the villa?
To be honest, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was always a lot going on. Like I feel like something that wasn't going on, that's not going on nowadays, is we was outside playing. Like it was murder ball, just hiding, like with manhunt and like just a lot of outside stuff going on, riding bikes and nothing like with the social media and phones and stuff.
For sure, for sure. Growing up, like, we never had social medias and phones and stuff like that. So,
Right,
we all like see, I grew up in West Side.
right,
I
right,
grew up first, we lived in GA, Golden Acres at
right, right,
first,
right.
you know. And my dad moved from over there. He moved from over there. We moved to West Side, and after that, we made a lot of friends in West Side. We lived in West Side up until I was like in the, I want to say, third grade.
Mm,
So back then it was more kind of lit. We didn't have social media. We wasn't on our phones. We made our friends outside. We'll be outside
right,
all day, play
right,
dirty ball, get dirty,
right.
and all that stuff.
Exactly.
And we repeat it.
Every day,
We repeat it every day,
every
and that
day.
was our lifestyle.
Hmm.
Now these kids growing up, they got social media, they got phones, they inside their house.
Yeah,
They ain't making as much friends as we had growing up.
bro, we was getting scars and like you feel me.
Yeah, we
Everything that
was
came
getting
with out there.
we call
That's
that
what
war
came
wounds.
with exactly war wounds. We was out there, we was in the field. It wasn't no social media, and if it
Right.
was, we had to get it on the computer, and it wasn't. You didn't have access to the computer all day, so we ain't had no choice but to entertain ourselves outside.
Definitely, man. Definitely. Definitely. Can you name all the schools you attended throughout Broward?
Elementary school, I went to Markham Elementary, Deerfield Middle School, and Ely High, Blanche Ely High School.
Okay, okay. My sister went to Markham. She went to Markham. We went to Crest Haven. I don't know. Markham was like right down the street from our house. It was like right down the street. My dad just sent us to Crest Haven. I don't know why he ain't
Oh
sent
yeah,
us to
that was
Markham.
crazy. That was crazy.
Crest Haven was a good school though.
See,
Haven was a good
but I
school.
like that. I went to Markham. That's Pompano.
Right.
Then Deerfield. So it's like I know a lot of Deerfield people too. So it's like I know a lot of people. So I feel like me going to, you know, Markham Elementary to Deerfield, then back to Ely. It just that made me know like a lot of people, which kind of benefits me to this day.
Definite, definite. If you had to choose, which school was the best school growing up, in your opinion?
Blanche Ely.
Blanche.
Bro, I'm not even trying to be biased to nothing, and I feel like somebody who probably looking at this probably saying, "Oh yeah, he just gonna say that," but Ely,
Ely. Why
yeah,
Ely?
I just seen so much there, and it taught me so much at the same time too. It's like good and bad. I was able to see a lot of stuff that people did, a lot of my peers, like, I mean, I'm not speaking bad on nobody, but people who end up, when you looking at their situation, I kind of learned from a lot of stuff that I've seen, good and bad.
R-
So,
Right,
I mean, you saying what I learned the most?
right.
I mean, it's kind of hard to say what I learned the most because I kind of just take everything in and just, move off of it. I don't have a specific. I pay attention to everything and move according to it. Um,
Definite, definite. That's how I move too, man. You gotta move like that sometimes, man.
for sure.
Very, very eye opening. Very eye opening. So let us know what you do. Let us all know what you do. What's your passion?
I do like my passion. It's kind of hard to say what's my passion because I feel like it's so many things that I'm able to do, and I feel like with that being the case, it's kind of hard to say like my passion. But I do love my brand and what I love. And while I guess I would say that's my passion, but not so much because I feel like I could be putting so much more into it. I feel like if it was my passion, I'll be like head first, and I don't feel like I'm head first. But it is something that I feel like it's part of me, if that makes sense.
Right, right. So you make clothes,
Yeah,
apparels,
feel fresh apparel.
real fresh
Feel
apparels.
feel fresh apparel.
Let them know how to spell it so they don't get it wrong.
FEEL. Feel fresh. FRESH apparel.
Definitely,
That
man.
it kind of sounds like my name, my nickname, Feel Fresh, which is I got that in high school from ninth. I forgot when exactly it was, but it was like ninth, 10th grade. But Feel Fresh and Feel Fresh apparel.
Yeah, you ripped that. It makes a whole lot of sense.
Right,
Knowing that your name is Phil,
right,
so
right,
it's
right.
yeah,
So I kind of, and then just a little funny kind of background on it too. Um, my mom, I used to work at Publix, and my mom, she did too, and she would call my name, and to this other guy, one of my coworkers, it sounded like Phil. She's like, why you say his name like that? Phil, Phil, Phil. I guess that's how my mom would say it when she'll walk up. So it kind of like, all of it go hand in hand.
yeah.
Feel fresh apparel.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So how long have you been into making apparels?
Since 2021 is when I like officially. I want to say late 2020. So I'm working on 5 years.
5 years. That's a good amount of time to make apparels. It's a good amount of time. So class of 2012 Ely, you were the one who designed the class shirts, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah, you ripped that. I seen it,
I
man.
appreciate it. The
It
shirts and
was
the
nice,
jerseys.
man. How long it took you to make every shirt, and how much shirts would you say you made for the whole class?
Well, okay. I feel like made is kind of like a different term. I feel like I design them.
Right, right.
I design them. So to be honest with you, Savon, shout out to Savon, because we was working together, so she just gave me some inspiration and I just ran with it. So, our class was trying to figure out what it is that we wanted to do as far as the attire. We figured we wanted to do the jerseys, and she gave me the inspiration of the Raptors, the Toronto Raptors, the throwback jersey. So I just took that and I designed it. And to be honest with you, it didn't take me no time at all. It don't take no time for me to do it, to put it together. If you could give me a vision, show me something, and I have the logos and I could put it together. So that specifically, it took me probably like 5-10 minutes maybe to
Mm,
just put the designs together.
okay, that's nice. Do you feel like your class had the best shirts out there at homecoming?
For sure, man. Bro, without a doubt, man. We was robbed. We was robbed. You know, it was can't say too much. It is what it is, but I definitely feel like we had the best of it, without a doubt. I
Hopefully,
mean, because everybody was saying it, like literally, like all the classes from the eldest to the youngest. They were like, "But y'all did that." So, and it actually brought me a lot of attention too. So it's like when they found out that I designed them, it like it was just a lot of people hit me. Oh, you got to design it, but you got it. Like I've been designing stuff as well, but you know, I'm just waiting for somebody to fall through so I can get design printed out and so I can show some more what I can do.
that's good. So it gave you a good amount of exposure.
Right, right, right.
Definitely. That's good. Hopefully the other classes don't get mad when they see this. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, bro, they not because other classes from Ely, like you
Right.
know, hey, bro, you know, next year other classes from other schools, the same thing.
Definite, man. I hear it. I hear it. So you said Siobhan came up with the idea to design the shirts?
Right. Well, Saban, she came up with the idea of the like the design for it. So she was like the Toronto Raptors, and I just went and put it together.
Okay, okay. All right. That's good. You got any new design ideas coming up for 2025?
To be honest with you, I have a lot that I just sit on, and I have a lot of stuff. Like I haven't released this at all.
Yeah, that's nice, man. When I
Like
seen
I
that, I'm like, oh man, that's
yeah, I
hard. I might have to
appreciate it.
get me an outfit like that, man. I have to
Appreciate it.
come grab one from you.
Appreciate it, fam. But you know, I'm just like I get stuff done, but I don't know. I have a lot of designs and a lot of stuff that I just and I'm gonna say too is like I do a lot of stuff alone. So with daily life and trying to run your business and put your like I was doing a lot of putting my own personal funds in there, which is kind of hard because without working with business credits or business just stuff given to you, just working straight off the muscle with it, you know, that kind of like limits you to you know what you can do. So well, not what you can do, just how much you can do at that time. So yeah, that's just really what it is the doing it alone and just being limited with that alone. With time I know it gets easier. It's have gotten a lot easier now than it has when I first started. I've made a lot of mistakes when I first started that I've learned from, and like I'm moving a lot better right now. Things are a lot better right
Definitely. When that's in anything you do. You get what I'm saying? Anything you do. It don't matter what you do. You know, you're gonna make mistakes. You
now.
know, you're
Right,
gonna make mistakes. You're gonna run across bumpy roads, but you just gotta keep on going, man.
right, for
You know,
sure, for
so
sure.
you gotta keep going.
And what you just said, keep going. With the mistakes that I made, I feel like a lot of people would have just been like, "Oh yeah, I'm done, I'm done." I've I've wasted a lot of money. I've wasted thousands,
Mm,
thousands to be honest. I've made, and one of the biggest mistakes I have made was, and I'll never forget it, and I won't make that mistake again. Was designing something, knowing how it looked in my head, and just sending it to the manufacturer and telling them, okay, this is what I want, and then just buying 50, just bought a whole 50. And then when I get it, I see something that I don't like, and now it's 50 things that I don't like. It's
right.
on all of them. Everything fucked up.
Were you not able to return those
Oh
items
no,
or
no, no.
oh
Not that
man.
don't work like that.
Oh man.
Cause at the end of the day, that was my mistake. What I should have did was got one sample made, which this is what this was. I got a sample made to see if I'm happy, see how I like it, if I want to rock with it, if it's something that I want them to alter, whatever the case is, I can tell them, hey, and then you know a samples is expensive, expensive. Rather, but it's cheaper than when you would buy in bulk. In bulk, you're gonna spend, let's just say 1,500, a band to 1,500. Right on, and on the sample, you're gonna
Mm,
spend 175, 200
hmm.
just for samples. But when you rather lose 200 than to lose 1,000, 1,500, 2 bands. So,
Mm. Yeah, maybe you should always like, sample everything before
oh
spending
yeah,
that big loan sum of money and then
one hundred
losing that
percent,
out. You get what I'm saying?
100%.
Yeah. So anybody, like anybody coming up in the clothing business or something like that, they should take your advice and
Definitely,
do that
definitely,
instead of buying a loan sum because we take losses.
right.
You got to take a loss to be a boss, right?
Exactly. So you rather take that small loss and be like, okay, well, you know what? I'm happy with bum bum bum. I just don't like this right here. Can you do this? Can you add this? That's the whole purpose of samples. Samples ain't gonna be perfect. It can be if you are just descriptive in whatever it is that you saying that you want. You gotta be like thorough, like all don't very detailed. Because the slightest details that you missing, they're gonna do what they want to do, and you ain't gonna be happy with that.
Definitely, man. Definitely. And I'm glad you're putting on, anybody who sees this, you're putting them on that's in
Oh
the
yeah,
apparel game. You get
oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So
yeah,
they can
yeah.
learn from your
For
mistakes,
sure, for sure, for sure.
so that's good. All right. So if a big company came and offered you $200,000 to buy your brand, would you sell it?
Oh no, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I wouldn't sell it.
Why not?
I wouldn't sell it because I feel like even though it would be something that's good right now, I feel like I'm feel fresh.
Right.
Like feel fresh, but feel fresh. Like I feel like the brand is me. I don't feel like it can't be bought from me, and I feel like you can't buy that from me.
Let's say they give you a number you can't offer, like 500,000.
I feel like I can make that if I put in the right work. I feel like I can make whatever it is that they offer. What Kodak said he made how much off of socks?
$1 million
Like
just off socks.
off of socks. Like, bro, I'm saying all it take is one design to hit and boom. Like it's up from there. I can make 500,000 if I actually put in that 500,000 work. Yeah, it sounds good just being handed to me, but I feel like I'm good in life. I feel like I'm comfortable. Like I outside of my brand, I'm good. So it's like if I keep my mind focused on where it need to be, I feel like the 200,000 or the 500,000. Yeah, it sound good. Somebody might be like, oh yeah, bro, you could just get that and start something. And yeah, but
But
if
then you lose the whole brand that you worked hard
right,
for.
right. Like I don't put 5 years behind it. Not saying oh just okay 5 years. Now here go 200,000 for your five or 500,000 for your 5 years. But
Right.
I feel like mentality, like what if I'm right mentally, I could put in that work and make that money, bro. That 500, that 200, that's good. It sound I ain't touching that money, but I feel like if I put in the right work, bro, I could make that.
Definite, man. I believe you can too.